and welcome to the Lockdown Superstar Shakedown. And in the hot seat we have Aldy. Hello, Aldy.
Hello, Jason.
How you doing?
Delighted to be here.
Good, good. And how you doing?
Alright.
How you doing today?
Yeah, good.
Also with us we have Rob. Hello, Rob.
Hi Jason, hi Andy.
Hi, Rob.
Now, to begin with, Aldi, we'll be driving around fast as you can. I'll ask you a few questions and you give me a few answers. The better answers you give, the longer time you have on track, and good luck. So, Aldi, what is your...
Try and bat 'em away, we'll cut you quick in so you don't get a chance.
What's your actual name?
Andy.
Andy. And Andy, where do you live and where was you born?
I live in Milton, just a little village outside Cambridge. I was born in Cambridge.
Alright, so local boy, turned good.
Well, yeah, some would say, some might not. My mum would.
Won't say no.
Yeah, exactly.
And how old are you, Andy?
55.
55. So you're knocking on a bit.
Yeah, bloody right, feel it too.
You can get in there. You got a few more years before you get pensioned off though. But
Well, hopefully.
yeah, so you know you're banging in them years there like you're going to bang in these lap times, I hope.
Yeah. Nice.
How does the car feel at the moment?
Horrible.
In what way?
Bit slow, bit wobbly, no grip.
Wobbly, no grip. Is that like a professional terminology? Wobbly, no grip.
Well, I'm no semi-professional racing driver like Mark, so I couldn't really comment, could I? I'm just a wannabe sim racer.
So he's on his second lap now. What hobbies and interests do you have, Andrew?
I ride my trials bike. I play golf occasionally.
Oh,
Not much else, to be fair. If I'm not working, I'm either in the garage tinkering with my bike, or on weekends I'm normally riding them. So.
all right. So have you got
But
an?
in fact, at the moment, I'm not.
Tighten up your moggy.
No, that's finished actually. I've finished that.
Ooh,
Well,
nice
finished
one.
it what I wanted to do to it. So.
And it looks very nice as well. It looks very nice.
Yeah, it come out alright actually, to be fair. It took longer than I thought, but don't they always?
And do you go to shows with it, or?
I have done, but not many, to be fair.
Okay. And the trials riding, are you any good?
Some would say yes, some would say no. It depends. It depends what club I'm riding with and for. If I stay local, then I'm alright, to be fair. But if I go to the national trials, then I'm nearer last than first. But then I've only been riding my trials bike for about 4 years, and they've been riding it since before they could walk, probably, the top boys.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's true.
it is what it is.
Oh, well, that's good. And have you got an handicap for your golf, or is it just like casual golf
I
playing?
used to have a handicap. If I play now, I normally play to about 18, but I only play a couple of times a year.
All right, okay.
In fact, we were supposed to be going away at the end of March on a little golfing jolly that we go on every year, but obviously that got knocked on the head. So.
Yeah. How are we doing on the time? First laps, Rob?
His first lap's 1:34 and he's way down on that.
Oh, is he down on this? Right. So there's room for improvements, just needs a bit of concentration.
I can't drive and chat, you know that.
Well,
And
the only thing you're used to having in the back is furniture all strapped in, aren't you?
Exactly.
No shouting kids.
No. Hopefully we'll have that again soon.
well, if I was to put a chest of drawers in the back of that car, maybe you'd be able to drive it a bit better.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be better. Won't be any worse.
What car do you drive currently?
Audi S4.
A lot of Audis knocking around in the club. Very nice.
Yeah, I noticed Mark's got an Audi S Q5, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
Wicked.
And do you like it? Would you like to?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do like it.
Okay. It's very
Don't
good.
people look at you weird when you turn up at the house to do removals in an Audi?
Yeah, well, it is an estate.
All
So
right.
they'll never get that all in there. Be surprised,
Now, I also know that you'd like to do a bit of snowboarding, or is it skiing? Which one of the two is
No,
it?
I do snowboarding. Yeah, didn't go this year actually.
No, not with the lockdown.
No,
And what's your favourite place in snowboarding world to go to? Would you say?
I like Avorier and Leger and the one in between. I can't think of Morzine. I like that area.
Very
I like
nice.
Outdoors. That's probably my favourite. That's where I've been the most times, I suppose.
Yeah, I've been to those.
It's good there. I
Yeah.
like it there.
Oh, very good. Very
You
good.
just did a 132.
132. That's cracking time, Andy. Absolutely cracking. Now,
Yeah, I've been snowboarding since I first went on a snowboard when I was 18.
oh, so you've
It was
been
a
doing
lot
it for a while then?
I was skiing at the time, but for the first sort of 4 or 5 years after that, I just did like a day and when I was skiing kind of thing on a board, and then I just decided, right, I've had enough of skiing, I'm going to bite the bullet and do snowboarding for a whole week, and I was black and blue by the end of the week, but I could do it, so...
It's good fun, isn't it? It's good fun.
It is good fun, but I used to skateboard a little bit when I was a kid, so it's kind of not similar to that.
Oh, right, that's cool. What car?
I was never any bloody Tony Hawk. Skateboard. Not that many people know who Tony Hawk is, I suppose.
What car do you like? Now, this would be a car that would be in your reach if you push the bolt out, or the missus let you have it.
Probably RS Cosworth Escort.
Ooh.
Right.
I've always liked them. I've
Yeah.
always liked the Fords.
So you like your
Now it's
classics as well, then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. And if money was no object, what car would you like?
Quite like Ferrari 458 Italia.
Ooh. Very nice.
But I suppose anything along those kind of lines. Supercar orientated.
What are we looking like on the times there, Rob?
Well, he's up on his time at the moment,
Ooh.
heading
I
into the
was.
31s.
I was just till then.
So you'll be Cambridge's answer to Denise Royal's boyfriend Dave Beston, Andy.
Who?
You never watched the Royal Family?
No, what bloody what's his name out of Brookside?
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh no, old Dave. You got something else in common with him, you know, big top pockets. Because when you're holding those chest of drawers, they can just slip the tip in the top pocket.
Yeah. You don't get tips these days. And even when you do, because you're the boss, you have to give them to your blokes, don't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise I feel guilty.
Oh, what a cracking time he's just put in there.
I know, it's a belter, isn't it?
Absolutely cracking.
What is the quickest time anyway?
We can't tell you.
Just out of interest.
We can't tell you because that would be cheating in a way.
Yeah,
Who's top
you should have looked on the website, Andy.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
did, I
else
can't
has
remember.
Yeah, you're the same as everybody else that day. Look, and then forget.
Well,
Okay,
I've been.
Andy.
It's a bit like. All I can say is this morning it's been a bit like it used to be when I was waiting outside the headmaster's office as if I'd done something wrong. I wouldn't really know what to expect. I was hoping it was only going to be you two.
What's the best journey you've ever taken?
Journey.
Yeah. Now it could be by car, by bike, by skateboard, by any.
Uh, I suppose if I had to say the snowboard, it would have to be the Seren run in Alpe d'Huez, which is about 17 kilometres, I think, if memory serves me correct, from the top to the bottom. That's a decent run. Driving, I've been up the. No, I'm going to rephrase that. I've been down the Glockschneider Pass, whatever it's called, in Austria when I went there with my caravan once. I went up
Oh
there in my
yes.
Land Rover. That was quite good.
Oh,
But yeah,
excellent.
other than that, just the normal stuff.
Oh,
I quite
excellent.
like. They're quite like. I go to Norfolk quite a bit. I've got a place in Norfolk. There's quite decent little B roads all around there. You can bomb around in.
Laugh at the locals.
Well, yeah. Although I'm not technically not allowed to go there at the moment.
Now it's about this time we have a little musical interlude. So,
Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
go on then.
Rob,
Go on, Rob.
if
Do
you'd
your
be,
piece.
be so kind and take it away.
Oh yes, this is one just for you, Andy. You know, I mean, slightly the accents give me a direction, but the words just fell into place, mate. You know, and excuse the poor imitation. But I'm not sure if you're a fan of Chaz and Dave.
I know who they are,
Yeah.
or who one of them was. To be fair.
Yes. Yeah. All right then. Here we go. This is for you, Andy. Geezer phones me up in some state. He was moving house and the vans are running late. I said, calm down, there's no need to row. I'm hanging up the phone and I'll be leaving now. We'll move your stuff, all sorts of furniture and any bit of guff. If anything breaks, just take it on the chin. You can take it to the courts, but you never fucking win.
That's that's amazing. I
That's
might
one
nick
way to
that from my.
describe it.
I might nick that from a ringtone.
That was
I hope
fantastic,
you're
Rob.
recording this, Jason.
Yeah, we're recording it. Yeah.
And give Nigel some breakfast watching material tomorrow.
Oh yes. Cornflakes all over the table as he spits them out.
Yeah, and gin. Knowing him.
Yeah, well, he pours the gin over the cornflakes, doesn't
That's what I meant, yeah. So do you do this every day then, you pair?
Yeah.
Or am I not
Yeah.
allowed to ask any questions?
Well, I was going to ask you, what's the most interesting thing you've ever found when you've been moving somebody's stuff? I mean,
Well,
any.
obviously the usual sex objects, sex toys, blah blah blah.
I
That,
mean, they haven't even had the sense to move them before you turn up.
you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. It was like we've moved, obviously families with, let's say, older teenage girls. They just leave them in the fucking under the bed, bedside cabinets, you know, that sort of thing, dresser drawers, knowing full well we've got to take the drawers out if they don't bother packing them to get it on the lorry. But most people just don't. Most people are not worried. Obviously, you get some people that literally don't do nothing. Like we've had people where we go into pack and there's dirty dishes in the dishwasher and all sorts of shit like that that you're supposed to pack up. This only other people just say, yeah, there's the house, we're both going to work, carry on, we'll see you later. And you know, other people are sort of like hovering over your shoulder day in, day out, you know, every minute of the day kind of thing. So all customers are different.
Yeah.
You always find that the what we would class as the rich people who never get a tip, but the old granny would give you her last sort of fiver as a tip
That's
kind
just
of
what.
thing.
That's just what Dave Best said.
Oh, really?
And I bet you take it from the old granny as well, don't you?
Bloody right I do.
Yeah, see what I'm
Straight in my
saying?
extra large top pocket.
She'd only spend it on lottery anyway.
Exactly, yeah, all the bloody Grand National.
Bingo.
Right then,
Yeah.
Andy. Favourite racing driver?
Nigel Mansell.
Oh, good shouts. And any
Is that because of
particular
the
reason?
cash or the driving?
It's just he was probably the first. He was probably the Brit when I first started going to watch the British Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So he kind of stuck with me. And that
Yeah.
moment where he stopped to brake to pick up the centre when he broken down. That was literally right in front of where I was standing with my missus.
No way.
So
excellent.
that was quite an iconic thing, to be fair.
He also won the double, didn't he? Because he went and won IndyCar as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so great driver. And from the
Yeah, I liked him.
Midlands. From the Midlands
I've
as
been
well.
to his museum in Jersey. That was quite a good thing. That's quite a good place.
Ah, right. Very good. And what would be your
The
favourite?
missus doesn't come with me to the Grand Prix anymore, but my son comes with me now. So.
What would be your favourite track? Besides this one.
What's he
It's a fucking
giggling
riot,
for?
mate. Because you're a riot, you know.
What's my favourite racetrack?
Yeah, it could be fictional, could be real life, one you've driven on, one you'd like to drive.
Probably, I quite like Spa as a racetrack. It's a decent test for a driver, I think. I've only ever driven around two racetracks, one being Brands and Indy Circuit, and one being Snetterton
Oh, very good.
300 Circuit in my, when I had a little MG, we used to do track days in, but that was about it. I've got more sensible now.
How are we doing on
Plus,
times,
that
Rob?
It was boring. I've gone to pot after that 31.
Yeah.
I think it's that song has done me.
And that might drag in the customers, mate. They'll just ring just to hear it.
I'm surprised my phone ain't rung since I've been on here, actually. I was purposely going to ignore it.
Or us.
No, I wouldn't do that. I know you keep saying I've been hanging it out, but I haven't had a minute to do it at the sort of lunchtime.
Carl and
But I
Neil are
thought,
hanging
right,
it out.
I'm going to make time on Thursday. I keep saying I'm going to do it and I don't, so I can't let them down. So here I am.
How long have you been gaming sim racing?
Since PS1. Right, before, to be fair, my first ever racing game was on my Sinclair Spectrum. It was Nigel Mansell's World Championship thing. I think it was called. I think it was about 85. I think, if I remember rightly. And then obviously things went from there. I think I had an Amiga, Commodore Amiga after that, and then obviously PS1 all the way through to hopefully PS5 this year.
Yeah, PS5 on the way. Yeah. And
When did GDRC start?
2010, 11.
Because I don't think I was too far from from when that started, when I first joined. Because there wasn't that many people in it when I first joined.
No,
I don't think.
no.
Because I always remember the lime green Lupo, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That you had?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
That was 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Christ.
Um,
Long time.
where did you first hear about the club, or how did you first hear about the club?
I think I just found it when I was doing some. Well, I don't even think it was Googling in them days, was it? Whatever it was, surfing the internet.
Yeah.
I just come across it, I think.
Accidentally.
On GT Planet.
Yeah, no, I don't even think it was that. I think I was just surfing some stuff, and I think a link came something from somewhere, and I just come across it and kind of registered. And then did a few races, and then I think I stopped for a little while, and I came back when we sort of had, I think we had 3 divisions at one stage.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we had quite a few. Yeah.
And that
Oh,
was
I thought you just got confused, you know. I mean, I thought you meant GBRC. I thought you took it as, you know, a Great Bird Rides Cambridge.
Yeah. You bring that out for all the people that live in the stadium.
Who would you say is a standout member of GBRC?
Nigel. And you, obviously. You're a sort of go-to person, ain't you? But Nigel's the one that sort of stands out the most, doesn't he? Bless him.
Any particular reason why?
He seems very amiable. He doesn't really say anything bad about anybody.
No.
Well, not if it's up to their face. Anyway, what he said behind my back might be completely the opposite.
He can't stand you, Andy.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the world like that.
Especially after you've moved the house.
Yeah, well, I'll try not to make too many enemies. Oh, I really can't do that first corner.
Now, this is a question needs a long, hard think. Who is the fastest driver in GBRC?
There's a question.
Yeah, you've got to think about this carefully, about fastest driver, and, you know, maybe even consider who just asked you the question, Andy.
Well, exactly. Obviously, the diplomatic answer is staring me in the face.
But you're not a diplomat.
Well, obviously, the fastest person in GBRC is Jason.
Goes without saying. So
Exactly.
who would be the
Because
second
that is
fastest?
on his signature bar. I'd like to say me, but that's quite clearly not. Consistent. I'd have to say Steve or Carl.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam, obviously, is a newcomer. He's like frighteningly quick in any car.
But you can get in up there, Andy. You can get in quicker and quicker and quicker every week.
I have been better the last couple of weeks.
You have?
Sort of thing. But I have been practicing, not so much practicing, but I have been on it more than normal. So, you know, if so. But I have really enjoyed the team aspect of it.
Yeah.
The sort of, I don't know, we just have a little laugh when we're in our team tracks. Or team party tracks, I should say.
I'd like to be the fly on the wall.
Horrible, obviously, but it's quite funny.
What's your favourite club, race or car?
I liked the minis. I like the Mazda touring cars. And I quite like the Beamers, actually, although I wish I could set it up a little bit better.
Okay. And
But it's struggle enough to drive it, let alone the tuning aspect of it.
and who would you like to
But
see in the hot seat
I think the
next?
tuning part of anything, it gets in your head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you're in a bog standard car that's exactly the same as everyone else, and you're at the back, you know full well it's you.
Yeah.
But when it's a tuning series and you're slow, you just think that you haven't tuned it properly.
Correct.
Yeah.
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 Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
if you don't know how to tune a car, then
Well, exactly. I wouldn't know. Well, I do obviously know one end of the car from the other, but I wouldn't know what putting camber one way or the other does to the kind of handling.
yeah,
Because
get you,
I'm
mate.
not a semi-professional
Racing driver. Like Mark.
Like Mark.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like Mark. Who would you like to see next in the hot seat? Now, bear in mind, we've done quite a few. There's only a few left now.
Neil ain't done it yet, has he?
No.
No.
So he
Yep.
ought to come. Has Carl done
Yep.
it yet?
No, Carl hasn't done
Not
it
yet.
either.
Why ain't he done it then? I thought he'd be itching to get out there and stamp his time at the shop.
I think
Too
he's
busy with the
scared.
tractors, mate.
Yeah, it's
What's
worked.
his name's done it, hasn't he? Elias.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elias has done it. Everyone's
Did
done
he go
it.
top?
He did until Steve beat him.
Oh, right. So he'll want another go then, won't he?
Well, you don't get two chances at this, unfortunately.
We won't settle for being second, will he?
No, he won't. He won't. Right
Probably
then.
caught us on video up there morning.
So I'm assuming you two have done it then.
No, not yet.
Not yet. We're waiting till everybody else has, Andy.
So who's going to host your thing then?
Whoever wants to, you can all join in.
Yeah, it's up to somebody
would be
to
funny,
organise it.
Yeah. Fling at me what you want, mate.
Right.
That would be funny.
After this lap, pull over and you was up then. If you pull over for me, Andy.
What now?
Yeah, stay in the car. Fantastic time that is, Andy. Absolutely fantastic. You got
That is a much better time than you think, Andy.
Is it?
yeah. You got a 1:31.641. Now this is the part where you can gamble that time and have 3 laps totally silent, so we wouldn't talk to you at all. You get an out lap and 2 flying laps to try and beat that time. If you don't beat the time, the best time of your 3 laps counts.
I'll stick with that one, I think.
You're going to stick with that one? Well done, Andy.
Thank you.
Let's
A bit of bully.
bit of bully. Now let's see what you could have done. If everybody can mute their microphones. And Andy, off you go, please. Away you go. And good luck on trying to beat that time.
Cheers.
Absolutely fantastic, Andy. Absolutely
There's no way I
fantastic.
would have done that had I gambled.
Now,
No way. I'd have
Other
chucked it in
people
the
have said
gravel
that,
both
mate.
times.
Yeah, other people have said that just the pressure of taking the gamble would have, they wouldn't have been as relaxed.
now,
Yeah.
at the top of the table, we've got Fido, then we've got Roman, Trevor, Rab, Zolon, Mark, Nigel, Gio, and Zeb. Where do you think you've finished?
So I'd quite like not to be last for a change.
Well, I think
Dunno.
I could safely say without looking at it that you're not last.
I don't know. I'd like to be, in the middle somewhere, I suppose.
In the middle, so you got Zolon, he's done a 1:31.859. You're faster than Zolon. And Zolon's
No,
fifth.
that's only that. Well, I'm faster than the time trial king. I'll have that.
Yeah. Not only that, Rab has got a 1:31.694. You're faster than Rab.
Sweet. Knock the youngsters on the head then. Decent.
So you are fourth. You are fourth on
Well
the
done,
board.
Andy.
That is amazing.
Well done.
Well done,
I'm
Andy.
happy with that.
Now,
Thank you.
if you would have gambled and that time would have beat Romans and you would have been second.
Oh well. How far off Steve then? What did he do?
3:05.
Not a bad benchmark then, I suppose.
No, so well done, Andy. And
Thank you.
Brilliant.
thank you for being a good sport.
Oh, you were
Quite
brilliant,
enjoyed
Andy.
it in a sadistic kind of way.
You were brilliant, mate.